Hey, girls, and they are cute. Girls, quiet. Quiet, they are playing. Okay, so I'm listening. Everybody, happy and healthy thoughts to you. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's keeping the spirits up.
Yes.
Everybody's taking
Thank
healthy
you.
precautions and keeping your immunity up. And everybody have fun. Pleasure to see smiling faces.
Thank you. You too.
So we have about 15 people in. It's 9:04. I guess we'll just give people some time to get in, but I see a lot of non-videos. So we're gonna call on them first to introduce themselves in a minute. No, I'm kidding. Louis, how do you change the background? Can you do it like on the spot right now or no?
Yeah, you go to your video on the bottom left, and then video setting or change virtual background. So just click on the little up arrow.
Cool. Okay.
Choose virtual background, and then you just upload a picture.
Okay.
Hi, Rosa.
Good morning. So some people are having issues getting in because the link doesn't take them. So I'm texting the conference ID to a few people that are texting me. So I say we'll give them 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, let's give it some time. I knew that would happen, so.
I know if you don't have Zoom installed, then it's going to ask you to install it either on your phone or on the computer. So they might be having that issue where they don't know how to install.
Well, I do have it. And when I press the link, it says, it seems like you're lost. And it asks me kind of like to start everything again. But I have the conference ID, so I just log in and enter it, and I was fine. But people that are the first time using it are going to have a little hard time.
Yeah, that's going to happen. We'll give us some time. That's fine.
Can we put something up on the Facebook page or something with an instruction real quick, or?
No, that's not going to make a difference at this point. I mean,
Okay.
Well, I just posted and I put the conference ID and I copy all of you guys. So you should do well.
See, I didn't want to do that because I wanted to get the registration information, Guillermo, but that's okay.
I can remove it if you want me to.
No, that's okay. Just leave it on there. We're recording, so it's fine. It's fine.
We all are evolving and learning as we go through this process.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All in together, and with each other's support, we will become stronger and come out of it way bigger than what we ever could imagine.
I love it. Thank you. There you go.
Yeah.
I love it.
Jay, if you don't know Ginny, you two need to connect. You guys are on the same beam.
We've met a few times, and I completely agree with you. I love her spirit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see if we can hit the number 50. Let's go for 40. Once we hit 40, we'll start. So 17 we're at right now.
Oh, I don't see everyone on my screen that way. That's good to know. Okay.
You have to scroll.
Hi, Rosa. Oh my God, qué guapa.
Se bañó. Oye, it's going to be recorded. ¿No oíste a Mario?
Yes. Hello?
No, I said that me peiné because it's going to be recorded.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, I think, yeah, so hang on one second. People are jumping on.
Do you want to share the first page of this slideshow?
Great topic on a beginning of a great month. April 1st, no fooling around. Let's take
Yeah, this is not a yeah. This is not an April Fool joke.
no, No
That's
fooling
funny.
around. We need those resources and tips. It was
Yeah.
a great topic to pick it, perfect timing. Couldn't have asked for something better.
To everyone just joining the conference, we're just waiting for more people to join as well. They're having some technical issues, so we'll get started soon.
Yeah. So we're at 18. We're looking to start at 40, and then we'll begin.
What are you guys hearing? Are you all open? What are your customers doing? Anybody want to share?
For me, just trying to maintain busy, connecting with my business partners, connecting with the not-for-profits I've had partnerships with. I'm seeing a business slowly decline. I've had a few realtor partners kind of share that some of their clients are holding off for now. So being busy with refinance opportunities, I've seen that. But I actually had a client who shared with me he had to go move to a hotel because his family has been informed that they have the coronavirus. So,
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, transfer stamps are still coming into the village. People, their closings are still happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but those closings are the ones that were initiated before the,
Understand.
the hold in place or shelter in place. So I still have closings right now, but the thing about our business as a realtor, it's a pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
So you close, and as you close, new business begins, and those are all on hold. So that's where it gets scary.
Is anybody looking at homes still, or?
Oh, they're just very precautious. Even the vacant ones, I thought they would be open to, but they're like, well, we don't know who's been there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Isn't the mortgage industry having a lot of issues with FHA loans as well? Like the requirements and all that? Has that officially changed, or is it just speculation at this point?
That's per company. Every company could be a little bit different.
Yeah.
They're not all the same. There's changes, absolutely. There's a lot of changes.
That happening fast.
Yeah.
I think we all have to tighten the belt. That's pretty much. We all have to be vigilant of our spending.
I know this experience has taught me a lot, so that I'm looking at that in a positive view and going forward, what to appreciate and so on. So.
Yeah, I did a yoga class. My yoga group is doing Zoom this morning, and I found myself thinking, what's important? What's taking care of the people around us, and the division we've been going through. There was a story last night that human connection is actually good for the immune system. So.
I think we don't value human connection as much as we do now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we miss these people, even though they may not be in our immediate family group. And then we touch bases with our immediate family, and we realize we've missed a lot being busy. So it's a lot of learning.
What I say, and I heard, we need physical distancing right now because of the protection for you and me. We are all in it together. But we don't need social distancing. We need to be socially connected. We are social beings. Human beings need, all animals need. We need in touch and reaffirmation that we are there for each other. And I think this is going to be a wonderful lesson for all of us to understand how we are all one, how we are all connected, how we need to really take care of not only our own personal well-being, because my well-being depends on your well-being also. So everybody, so you need to be really reinforcing that fact and coming together, because hard times teach you how to be resilient and how to get up and how to refocus on the right priorities in life. Rest is all stuff. Right priorities, the relationships, the friendships, the environment, the nature, everything is connected. So I love nature. I've been feeding my birds even more. They're coming there and I'm saying, okay, you need me too. You need me too. Hours are coming. Spring is here. Mother Nature is saying, I'm evolving. So you embrace me. You can't hide it. Just taking a deep breath, fresh air, everything will be okay. keep
Yeah,
the
so
distance, keep the precautions, but everything will be okay.
nothing is forever.
Yes, everything changes constantly.
Amen.
So I want to really thank NWHCC for arranging this and a great topic. It's a good way of us to start our day with a positive thing that yes, there are resources, yes, there are tips and all our own businesses and our personal lives as every second new things happen, right? So enjoy.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna mute the lines. We're gonna get started. I know we're starting a little bit late. So we thank you guys for your patience. Again, this is our first virtual trial. So we're glad that you guys were able to jump on today, this morning. A lot of us are going through a lot here. So we're gonna mute the lines really quick. I'm gonna ask the host if she could go ahead and do that. Because I hear some feedback. We want to make sure that presenters are going to be heard today. So, so good morning, everyone. I know typically I will see faces and I will see people in person, and everyone will be excited and be clapping, but we can't do that today. But we can do that. I mean, you could clap over the laptop or your phone. So we really want to just thank everyone for being here today. We got some people who are coming in. As we move on, that's okay. We'll get started because we do want to stop at 10 o'clock. We do want to get all the information in. So we might go a little bit over. So we'll go ahead and get started. So I want to start first by introducing our board. So before we start that, I'm gonna give it to Elia. So Elia, if you could, well, first let's mute all the lines. If we could all just mute our lines, we're getting some feedback back. And so Elia, if you want to unmute and just quickly, Elia is the president of the Northwest Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. So Elia will give us a start. We'll kick off our meeting here. So Elia, if you want to say some words.
Yes, good morning and thank you for joining. I'm very grateful that we all are safe, healthy, all of us and our families, and keep praying for these things going away soon. Thank you for joining this cafecito.
Okay, thank you, Elia. All right, and I echo Elia's words. Let's continue to pray and stay positive. I mean, it's difficult. It is not easy. I'm facing the same challenges that everyone is on the call today. We could get depressed in a bad state of mind, but guess what? We're not going to do that today. Today is about how do we thrive during this? How do we stay positive, and what are we grateful for? So, so Elia just introduced herself. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the board directors introduce themselves first. And then after that, if we want to skip a slide before we go to new members, if we want to go back a slide, sorry. There we go. Before we do that, so we'll do, I'm sorry. So we're going to go ahead and have the board of directors, give their name, what business they work for, and then quickly, what are they grateful for? This is what everyone's going to be doing. I know a lot of you are not on video, and that's fine, but we want to hear from you. So there's 23 people on the call right now. We want to hear from everyone. I'm sure you don't want to hear us talk for 45 minutes, so we want to hear from you. So I'll go first. So Mario Farfan, I'm the executive director of the chamber, and currently I work for a company named Pfizer. What I'm grateful for right now is just being able to be with my family, and then also my extended family, which is you guys at the chamber and the community, that supports the chamber. I'm grateful for having that. And I thank God every day for having that. So, Elia, why don't you go ahead and quickly tell us your name, you'll tell us your name, business, and what you're grateful for.
I'm grateful for my life every day, for my every day, not only for all my family and my friends and people that I know. I'm grateful for every day.
I can go next.
Mario, are you there? Should I go next?
Go ahead, Violeta.
You're muted.
I'm on mute. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Mario
Okay,
is muted.
awesome. So I'm Violeta Saucedo with Wintrust Mortgage. I am grateful for being able to slow down a bit. Slow down meaning I'm not running rampant. I'm busy with other things, but I'm here at home. I'm healthy with my family. My entire family's healthy, and just being able to regroup mentally. Just health, mental wealth, health, all around. I'm just really, really grateful. I'm here today.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, I see Louis' picture next. So Louis, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Louis from Mi Gente Consulting. I'm grateful for still being able to provide for my family in these troubling times, and being able to work but still be able to see them, even though I'm sitting at my desk most of the day. It's more time spent with them than I would have otherwise. So I'm grateful for that.
All right, and I see Angie. Angie, you're next.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Angie Resendez. I'm the owner of Bright Futures Chiropractic in Arlington Heights on Pilsen. I am grateful to still be open and serve different families, to be able to help reduce the amount of load that people would otherwise have gone to emergency room for, and as well as being able to spend a little bit more time with my daughter since she's 1 year old.
All right, thank you. And next I see, I'm gonna go my page here. I see Ellen.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ellen Weber. I work for the Village of Hanover Park. As everyone, grateful for family health. A couple of my family members have been laid off and lost their jobs, and yet working together, we're going to have the resources to get everyone through it.
Okay. And then I see Jason.
Good morning, everyone. Jason Alicea, Senior Loan Officer with Mutual Federal Bank. And I'm truly grateful, just a few things, right? Being blessed to see another day. The fact that, I'm still able to provide for my family, and that overall my family's doing well. We had a recent scare with my in-laws. The tenants above had to get tested, and we were concerned about that. But gratefully, everything came back negative. So grateful about that. So, welcome.
All right, and then let's go to Guillermo. Can you hear me? Guillermo, you're on mute.
Hello, good morning. How are you, everybody? So I'm grateful for, my name is Guillermo. I'm part of the board of directors for the chamber. And I'm grateful to spending more time with my family, quality time, being able to work all day, but step out and have lunch and have dinner with my family. But most importantly, I like that I have more time to, I'm organizing my business, and something that I never put time for, and now I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? What can I do for marketing? So I'm excited for today's Cafecito.
Awesome. Thank you, Guillermo. And then Sylvia.
Thank you, Mario. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sylvia Mavaji. I'm the founder of Mavaji Coaching. Of course, I'm absolutely grateful for my health, for my family that's healthy, and for having a roof over my head. But I'm actually really thankful for technology. Being stuck at home, it's a way to connect with friends, family, and others. So thank goodness for having tools to be able to connect while we're all at home. So I'm grateful for technology.
Awesome. Okay. So I think, is Eddie Quintana on?
Yes, good morning, everybody. This is Eric Quintana. I'm a real estate agent for American Dream Realty, and I'm grateful to be part of this board. And I give thanks to God to uh, to have a healthy family, and hopefully we can enjoy all this information that is coming in this cafecito. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Thank you, Eddie. So, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from the entire board of directors of the chamber. So excited to have a few new people on the board. And speaking of a few new people, we want to just thank our newest members we've had in the last couple of months. So we'll go to the next slide real quick. So we want to welcome our new members. I don't know if they're on. I know some are on already. So AB Renovations Incorporated, Bright Futures, Generaciones Home Loans, Harper Community College. You just heard from Sylvia, Mavaji Coaching, Louis, Mi Gente Consulting, and welcome Rosa Bueno, who's on the call today. She was one of our first people on the call. So welcome to our new members. We are certainly very appreciative and want to earn your business and earn your membership every day. And that's why we put this thing together today. You know, we were going to just wait it out, but we all decided after some very good discussions that we need to get out in front of it and try to go virtual. I know it's not the same, but ladies and gentlemen, this might be the way for a little bit of time. But so now we want to hear from you guys. So I know some of you don't have video, and that's fine, but we still want to hear from you. So I see somebody here, and I can't see the name. So, okay, I'm just gonna call the names that I see. So if you wanna tell us what business you currently work for or you have, and then what are you grateful for? So the first name I see here on my right is Monica Morales.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, welcome.
Oh my God. Hi guys, good morning. I'm like super excited because I've never done Zoom before. I'm like old school, right? So I'm excited, and everyone took my answers about what I'm grateful for. By the way, Monica Morales with Extreme Realty, and I'm actually on my way to do showings, believe it or not. There's still people out there that I know they want to buy, and you know, we're being very careful. I let them go in, look at the house, but what can I say? I mean, they want to keep looking. So I'm being careful, do my showings, and I go right back home.
Awesome. Thank you, Monica. And then I see, I believe this is Rosa R. Bueno. That's Rosa Bueno?
Yes.
All right.
Well, for the last 2 weeks, I've just been staying home. A lot of my clients are, I guess, more cautious. They don't want to go see houses at all, even vacant ones. And I understand that because we never know who's been there before. Mm-hmm. And we know from this virus that no matter how cautious you are, you're still exposing yourself by touching doorknobs and things like that. Keypads if I have to go through and use central lock or lock boxes. So it's all about, you know, being connected. I think the biggest thing for me right now is trying to focus on the people that are still with me, and, you know, just keep in touch and be positive above everything else. They're looking at us as what's going to happen, and we can't be panicked. We have to be reasonable, and we have to remind them that this is going to pass. It's going to be hard for a while, but it's going to pass.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rosa, for saying that. And kudos to you for still being out there, helping your current client book of business. Retention is key, right? So awesome job, Rosa. So let's go to Andres. I think Andres, you're muted. There you go.
Yeah, go ahead and mute. Hey, good morning, everybody. Well, happy to be here and see you guys all, even on the camera. I'm Andres Montero from AB Renovations.
Oh, there you are. There you are. How you doing, Andres? Okay.
Very good, very good. Well, just like Rosa, we're still up there, and like Monica, we're still up there looking for trying to help people and the needs. Like this past weekend, we had these storms. So we had a few calls from clients about roofing and siding, and well, we up there still. I'm trying to stay at home as much as possible. If I don't have to go out, then believe me, I'm staying here just watching Netflix and spend time with the family. I think already saw everything's in Netflix, and just waiting for the next month to can start seeing
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah,
But
no,
no, it's just happy. I mean, for my family's health and myself, and like I said, trying to stay up there as less as possible. But sometimes, just like Monica, has to go up there. Then we just go for a few hours and come back home.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Andres. All right, now I see Claudia.
Everyone, are you listening me? I'm Claudia Serrano. I am working for Centro de Información. Census. I'm sorry, my voice is not good. I am a little sick. I am working for Census. Census is really, really important in this moment. Everybody needs content. I'm here for Mario Farfan invite me. Vamos a estar trabajando si ustedes nos dejan con ustedes.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Claudia. Thank you for joining. Let's go to Anna. Anna, I see your name and you have a heart next to your name, which is cool.
Enamorada.
Oh, there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, y si quieren hablar español, está bien. Vamos a entender. Si no entendemos, tenemos Google Translate. So Anna, why don't you go ahead, Anna, and tell us, I heard your name, what business you have, qué tipo de negocio, and then what are you grateful for? But you have to unmute yourself first. Let's unmute her here. Can I unmute her?
I tried unmuting her. It doesn't work. I'm not sure why.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. We'll pass on Anna. We'll go to Dynamic Global Enterprises.
Hey guys, good morning. Thank you so much for having me here. Yeah, my name is Joja Natividad. I'm a registered nurse entrepreneur. And I'm just grateful that I could be able to serve and make an impact in people's lives and so much more on these trying times that we are facing. Because I always believe that, you know, the first wealth is health. So I'm just, you know, grateful that, you know, this is the opportunity to really show your heart and your care to people with regards to their health. So yeah, my name is Joja Natividad again, and I'm a registered nurse entrepreneur. Be safe and be well, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for what you do.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, let's go to Evelyn Jimenez.
Good morning, everyone. For whatever reason, I made this background, so I'm going to use it. I'm in San Francisco.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Well, first of all, I'm just grateful for today, for being healthy, for having everyone I know healthy, for being part of this group. I'm an insurance agent broker for Barra and Associates.
All right, welcome. Let's go to Ginny Jolly. I think, Ginny, you're on mute.
Yes.
There you go.
Happy, healthy thoughts to everyone. Virtual is becoming a new norm now. We are using the Zoom sessions. We are using email addresses. We are using a web persona. We are using LinkedIn. That is a reality, dear friends. Along with that reality, there's another reality. Every second, somebody is trying to steal your personal information, and that could have a devastating effect on your personal life and on your business. Along with the ID theft, there are legal implications which are going to be really becoming big. I am Ginny Jolly. I bring to you a solution, an answer to all your prayers, bring you a peace of mind. For pennies a day, I give you the best legal and ID theft protection, put a shield around you, and I'm the only complete solution in the market. Fortunately for me, I do have in my network Spanish-speaking attorneys. I wish I could speak Spanish, but I have that ability that for pennies, you have the best top-rated law firms in your palm 24/7, 365 days nationwide. And if you have a cup of coffee, virtual coffee with me, I can show you how actually I pay you every month for being my member. There is no cost, literally free. I am grateful this very moment for every one of you to be a part of my life right now. Grateful for your beautiful energies, praying and hoping that you all have a blissful day and you continue to smile and you continue to make a difference, not only in your own personal life, your families, but everything you touch around. Gracias. May you have a blissful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
We can't hear you, Mario.
Oh, sorry about that. Name, business, and what are you grateful for? So we'll go with Nancy. But Nancy's muted. Oh, there she goes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing, Nancy?
Hi, everyone. I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for the invite. My name is Nancy Pina. I'm a real estate attorney, owner of Pina Law Firm. And I am grateful that my family is healthy, and I hope we all come out of this, you know, safe and healthy. And I'm also grateful that right now we've, you know, thankfully still been busy, but as someone mentioned earlier, I think it's because, you know, these people were close to the end of the process for their real estate transactions. So we've been busy with closings, you know, last week and still this week. I'm going to be leaving to a closing soon. But I mean, we don't know what to expect for the next couple of weeks. So we are a little bit worried about that. But I mean, hopefully we'll all be okay, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
All right. Maria Ramos.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
For having us. I'm actually representing Second Federal. We are a credit union based in Chicago. I am grateful for my health because I'm going to need it to continue to take care of my family, but also to our community. We serve mostly a very large population of immigrants that will not be able to get some of the relief, the federal relief that's being offered right now. So we have a long battle ahead of us, but I'm excited because I feel like this is going to teach us a lesson on how to be more compassionate for each other and how to really rely on each other to move forward. So I feel like, you know, we have to look at the positive thing of this crisis and make the best out of it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you. So let's go to, so I see a couple of people with different, I don't see their names. So if I don't call on you, we might have to, I'll finish up here. I called on Nancy. We just heard from Maria Ramos. Thank you. Lisette Rivera.
How are you, everybody? I'm so grateful to be on this Zoom call. I've been doing Zooms more than ever now, more than ever. And I'm just grateful that Jason was able to invite me on. So thank you so much, Jason. I am with the Ladies of Justice by Legal Shield, and I'm so happy that I'm able to work from home and be able to offer services and be of assistance and meet and greet new people even over the Zoom calls. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you for joining us this morning. All right, let's go to Julissa.
Good morning, everyone. I am with Wintrust Mortgage, and I'm so grateful for being with my family right now and my friends, and having the ability, as Sylvia mentioned, I echo the fact that we can stay connected through Zoom and different sources with technology, right? I think there was a point where we were saying technology wasn't a good thing, but for the opportunity to be able to connect with everyone via Zoom and, like I said, other platforms, has been a very positive experience for me, to stay connected with everyone, and our health, of course, being able to continue to maintain ourselves healthy. I also want to thank our referral partners. I believe some of them have already mentioned that they're out in the field helping clients. That gives us the opportunity to continue to do business and obviously stay employed. So I do appreciate all our referral partners and being here. Thank you all.
Thank you. All right, we'll go to Horacio Ramirez.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, welcome.
Well, my name is Horacio. I'm with Boost Mobile, and I am grateful for my family and everyone's health, and I'm grateful for this invitation.
Thank you, Horacio. All right, let's go to, I think I got all the names, but did I not call? I see some people with cell phones, the names of their cell phones. So if you want to say your name and business and what you're grateful for, if you're out there. If not, we'll get started.
Hello, my name is Adam. Can you hear me?
Yes, how you doing, Adam?
Good, thank you, thank you. I'm actually doing an appraisal right now, and I was waiting, and I saw that Guillermo Chavez sent an invitation via Facebook. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. Thank you guys for doing this. I mean, this is amazing. You want to keep the hope alive and keep moving. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for our church, that everybody's good, and for all of you guys that are continuing to grind, even though times are tough and difficult. So that is why I'm grateful for, the positivity in everybody.
Awesome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining.
You're welcome.
Is there anybody else that we did not call on? Going once, going twice. All right, we'll get started. So, so Angie, if you want to go to the next slide. All right, so we're going to start with our first presenter. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, and the lines will be muted. If you guys, hopefully you guys can see on the right side, there's a chat section. You can type in hello. I see Horacio got on there. Somebody with iPhone got on there. I think that's Adam, Evelyn, Ginny, Lou. So a couple of you, Jaleesa, Angie, a couple of you are using the chat. So if you guys have any questions or something comes up towards the end of the presentation, please feel free to write it in the chat. We are going to take all the feedback and all your questions back. Since with respect to time, we're going to have to condense today's meeting. So we'll go ahead and get started. Sylvia, take it away.
Thank you, Mario. Again, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in on the call. Again, my name is Sylvia. I'm a founder of Mavaji Coaching. I'm a life coach. I work with individuals on increasing their empowerment and their harmony. And today I just wanted to share with you some tools that I find helpful in difficult times. Obviously, we're going through COVID-19, but this will help even beyond what we're experiencing right now. So these tools will be simple. They will be things that you have heard before, but just a reminder sometimes helps. So I like to start with a quote. And again, that quote is, watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. And that's a quote from Laozi. And it just comes back to the idea that your thoughts are so important in how you present yourself into the world. And so with that being said, I'd like to show my 3 simple tips. And of course, you can choose one, you can choose all, depending on how they might help you. So the first one, focus on what you can, don't focus on what you can't do. Ask yourself what you can do. Brainstorm, what are your options? Get creative. And there's a lot of things right now currently that we're unable to do. We're at home. We might say, oh, this is closed. We can't go here. But what is it that you can do? And if things are going well for you, if you're in a position to help, then you ask yourself, how can I how can I be of service? How, you know, maybe it's educate someone, provide your tools or talents. You know, it's again just focusing on what you are able to do. And number two, write it out and get it out. The good, the bad, the ugly. You know, the power. The word is, when you write things out, it has a lot of power, and you can then move on. So create a checklist. Include small accomplishments, and look for the wins of any size to boost your mood. Those will be things to relieve yourself of anxiety. Journal. You know, set a timer for 15, 20 minutes and purge it out. It does you no good to ruminate on thoughts over and over again. So write it out and then move on, which will lead me to number three, which is redirect your attention. And so if you find yourself headed in a negative direction with your thoughts, stop your thoughts and move your focus to something positive, productive, and helpful. This may sound a little nuts, but I will literally say to myself, Sylvia, not right now. You're going to do this instead. So it puts yourself in a power position to do what is needed to be done at that moment and not just stay in a stuck state. So the idea behind this is just to not allow your negative thinking to take hold and grab you for too long. Of course, acknowledge reality, but focus on you and what you're capable of doing. Are these simple? Yes, absolutely. But these are challenging times that we're experiencing. You know, we haven't really gone through what it is that we're going through right now, but we don't need to overcomplicate anything else. So I just hope that these serve as a gentle reminder to, you know, to shift your thinking from a negative to a positive. And so with that, I just wanted to, you know, open up a discussion and ask you, what is it that you can do today to change your thoughts? And I just want to thank you for allowing me to speak. And let's see if we can open up a little bit of a discussion around the question of how can you change your thoughts today? Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia. So for the time constraint that we have today, we can either put the questions that we have for Sylvia's presentation in the chat, or we'll take one question or one thought or two questions, two thoughts real quick from somebody. If anybody wants to chime in. I guess maybe I'll kick it off. So let me go to video here. All right. So for me, what can I do to change my thoughts today? Well, obviously, I have to change my thoughts today. I can no longer think that the way I used to do business 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even 2 years ago will be the same. It is going to be different. So one of the things I need to change my thought around is, how do I get creative to reach out to my business customers, to my business community? What do I have to do? What are the things that I have to change for myself and get better? So that might mean I need to take some YouTube lessons. I need to go out there and take some webinars. I need to put on my boots, tie my boots, strap them on, and go out there and get it. I can't sit back and just wait for somebody to show it to me. I have to really go out there and get it. That's my change of thoughts for today. Would anybody else like to share maybe one thing?
Yes. Yeah. Can I share something? Yeah. How do I really cope with, you know, all these things? We are all so surprised with what's going on. And I think, you know, the realization is we always go back to the basic fundamentals. And, you know, and I'm not here to advocate any faith or anything like that, but I realized that, you know, faith over fear always win. And prayers over panic, you know, would give us more of an arm on this trying time. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been sharing to people. And I have a community that really focus on Same thing like what we're doing right now, being positive. And I love what the gentleman had said, being positive all the time. I mean, what are the choices you're going to make today? Are you just going to be consumed with the fear and worry, or you're going to face life and have a group of people? Because I always believe that, two things. If you are able to give back and give value to people, do that now. So more than ever. And if you are the ones who are needing that value and support, go find. So there's a lot of people. So thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Mario, you're muted.
Anybody else that would like to share?
You know what? I'll go ahead and share. For me, during these times, what I've been doing is just how do you maintain occupied, right? I find a lot of people are finding themselves bored during this time. So during this time, for me, I find it challenging seeing that, able to be home with my kids. So I'm being a teacher, I'm working, I'm networking, reaching out to other entrepreneurs. But along with that, I'm looking for opportunities to help me grow and looking for what things in the past that I want to learn that I felt I didn't have the time, where now I do. And even my daughter, who's 7 years old, she's been wanting to learn how to play guitar. So she has a guitar and she's doing YouTube tutorials on it. So I think for me, what's helped me change my thought process is how do you manage time to learn something new during this time? So that I'll share that.
Thank you, Jason.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, thank you, Jason, for sharing that. So again, I know a lot of you are probably hopefully getting ideas and thoughts are coming in your head. So please jot those down, put them in the chat, and we're going to move forward with the presentation. So the next slide will be Angie.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Let me move your beautiful faces out of the way so I can see my screen. So I'm Dr. Angie from Bright Futures Chiropractic. So I'm going to take you back a little bit, back to high school biology class a little bit, and go back to the basics about how your body really works during this time. So how your nervous system and the stress that we're encountering can actually be affecting your immune system. And that's not really what we want right now. It's not what we want at all the time, but especially not right now. And so there are three types of stress. And so typically when I say the word stress, most people think like, oh, emotional stress, work stresses me out, my kids sometimes stresses me out, my spouse. And so I would say that's absolutely valid types of stress, but we would classify those under emotional stress. There's two other types of stressors that we have on our body that we encounter on a day-to-day basis. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. Is chemical stress. So those are things we put on our body and in our body. So what types of foods are you, sorry, hang on here. Just want to make sure you guys can see my screen. Let me move these out of the way. Okay. Chemical stress, things you put on your body and in your body. So sometimes when we are in times of stress, we tend to eat more sugars, or maybe it's just me. So more chocolate, more conchas, more carnitas, that kind of food. And so really taking a look into what it is that you're putting in your body. Are you eating good fruits and vegetables? And so are you eating ginger, garlic? Those things are absolutely immune boosting to your body. And so those are the chemical stressors that add more stress to your body. The other one are physical stress. So physical stress for adults, those can be kind of easy. So sometimes people, when they come into the office, they're like, hey, I've been in 2 car accidents. Well, I slipped and fell on ice last year. I used to play a lot of sports. But now that we're all working from home, one of the added stressors that we're having right now is we're sitting on our kitchen chair, which may not be the most ergonomic. We're maybe doing our work out of our couch or our bed, which aren't designed for you to sit in those positions for long periods of time, definitely adding to the physical stress that's happening in our body. And so maybe right now we're not able to go to the gym. So now we've added sedentary lifestyle to this additional physical stressor. And then emotional stress, definitely the fear, the busy lifestyle, the tech overload, and those emotional things that are happening in our life. Right now, there's a lot of fear, uncertainty that's adding to this emotional bucket. And so if you look at the left side of the screen, there's a gas pedal versus a brake pedal. So that's the analogy that we like to use in the office is the way your nervous system works is that we call it the gas pedal or the brake pedal. The gas pedal is when your engine's revving. That's when we're stuck in fight or flight or stress, when we're having that anxiety, when we're having those feelings of almost like your chest is full or you have pressure on your chest. And so what happens with these stressors in the different buckets is that it's an additive effect. And so we want to know, do we feel like our engines are revving at an 8, 9, or 10? Because that's actually going to slow down our immune system. And so an example of what sympathetic part of your nervous system is, if you think of a bear walking into the room that you're in right now, and your initial instincts are to kick into fight or flight, get out of that situation for survival. And so it's absolutely necessary that our body has that part of the nervous system. But what isn't good is when we live in that part of the nervous system for long extended periods of time. And so we get stuck into this nervous system stuck in this fight or flight or stress versus going back to parasympathetic. So what we need to do on our day-to-day basis, or especially right now, is what do we need to do to kick in the opposite part of that nervous system to slow down that speedometer or the engine in your car, get that foot off the gas pedal and really hit that brake pedal in different areas. And so we won't have time to have a discussion on it, but please in the chat box, type in some of the things that you're doing to decrease the stress in these different buckets. So for me, I'll share some of the things that I've done, and then please share some of the things that you have in the chat. So what are you doing to control, here, let me ask this question first. And so we have a lot of things, like Sylvia said, a lot of things that we can't control in our body, in our life right now, but the one thing that we do have control over is our mindset. And so if you run a business or you are working, you definitely have maybe your mindset has been a little down. And so the one thing that you do have control over is your mindset. So you should guard it because it's the most important thing that you do have control over during this time. And so what are the things that you're doing to help control your mindset and then decrease your other stressors? So type in the chat box that I'm going to just mention 3 things that I've been doing. I've definitely been limiting the amount of news. And so the amount of input that I'm putting into my brain and what I'm hearing, I'm going on there, definitely hear what I need to hear, how to protect myself, my family, and my patients. But limiting the amount of information that I am getting. The other thing is chiropractic care might be biased, but it's for sure helping me slow down my nervous system by getting adjusted and activating that parasympathetic or that brake pedal. And lastly, I just started this week meditation and yoga. And so I've been doing some online meditation and yoga, which has definitely been helping me to calm down my nervous system. And so lastly, I wanted to say, these things that we're learning today may not be available to all of our Latino community that isn't as tech savvy. So definitely sharing these with your mom, your dad, your friends, your family on your social media for those other individuals, sending it in a text message to other individuals that aren't reading these articles as much as we are.
Thank you, Angie. So I know I see people putting in stuff in the notes, which is just what we want. So again, ladies and gentlemen, the PowerPoint will be sent out to everybody after today. So those of you who are jumping in a little bit late because of some technical difficulties, or some of you who we started a little bit late, we are going to send this presentation to you today because there's a lot of information in this presentation, and we want to be respectful of time. So we're going to go ahead and move forward. Thank you a lot, Dr. Angie. So Louis, take it away.
Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. My name is Louis from Gente Consulting. I want to talk to you about a few marketing trends that we're seeing and the importance of utilizing technology in your business, especially nowadays. So to kick it off here, what we know in times of uncertainty, customers are going to hold tight to their pocketbooks. A lot of people don't know, no one knows how long this is going to last or what effects it's going to have in the long run. So in these times, people are going to hold their pocketbooks a little bit tighter and be a little bit smarter on the decisions that they're making. So that possibly could affect their business. So we want to make sure that you're thinking about strategies to get through this rough patch, and what are you able to do to generate cash flow just to get you through this rough patch and then get you to greener pastures soon, hopefully. So then some of the marketing trends that we're seeing. We've seen that some companies have stopped marketing, especially small businesses. But we see, larger businesses, especially like Uber Eats and things like that, ramping up their marketing spend. We've seen internet traffic increase as people are home. They're doing a lot more online research and looking up things online. So even though they're not prepared to, buy immediately, they have more time to look into the things that they possibly are wanting to purchase in the future. So that's something to think about as well. So because a lot of businesses have stopped marketing, the overall marketing spend has decreased. So, when we're advertising on social media platforms, we're charged by cost per mil or CPMs. And when we're charging on platforms like Google, we're charged by a cost per click. So they have decreased. So this is a very good opportunity for you, for your marketing dollar to go a longer way. If you were, on the verge of marketing and you're thinking of stopping, I think this is a good time to actually, get into marketing, because your marketing dollar is definitely going to go farther. Because when it comes to marketing, it's about a bidding war, right? So you're bidding against other companies. Less companies in that bidding war, the better it is for you. So if we move on to the next slide. All right. Sorry, I have to adjust my little pop-outs here with my chat so I can look at the screen here. So what has COVID-19 taught us is that we have to use technology, and especially now more than ever. I just read an article that Zoom has become, it's worth more now than 3 of the major US airlines combined. Overnight, it became the most popular app used. So, technology is here to stay, and we just have to be able to utilize it for our benefit. And I just wrote down a few things that technology could help with: making your process faster, reduce the time it takes to accomplish this task, things like that. But I think the most important part is getting your customer to get to know you and your business, to bring them down your sales funnel, and being able to actually make a purchase and make it easier for that customer to make an order, make a purchase, schedule a time for an appointment. We have to be able to use technology to get them to that sales funnel, because nowadays people are not just walking into your store, walking into your business out of nowhere, right? They're learning on you online, and they're checking out your website, and they're seeing if they trust your business or they trust you. So we have to be able to use technology to get them through that sales funnel, and make it a lot easier for you, because your website should be working for you 24/7, or your marketing channel should be working for you 24/7. And if they're not, then we're doing something wrong. And a lot of people, or a lot of business owners, especially in the Hispanic community, shy from using technology because it is, a bigger learning curve for them. But think about being a professional athlete. Most professional athletes train more than they actually are playing the game, right? So we have to, as business owners, we have to treat ourselves as athletes in business. And you have to spend a lot more time training than actually doing, because then you're going to be prepared for when you actually play the game. So I just have that to say about technology. You move to the next slide. So why you need to start collecting customer info yesterday. I've seen, especially small businesses, we don't collect information about our customers. Like, you think about restaurants, during this time, a lot of small restaurants don't ask you for any information about you, name, email, number. But if they would have had asked you for that, they would have been prepared for this, and being able to communicate to their customers that they're still open, that they're doing curbside service. They're filtering them or sending a message saying, hey, now instead of ordering through the phone, we want you to go through this landing page and order online. And these are the steps. And all that could be automated, instead of having people, having to struggle and try to communicate that, or having your customers not even aware that you are open. That would force your customer to have to look to see if you're open, versus you being proactive and communicating any updates with your customers or potential customers in the future. And some of the things that you could do now is email blast, use automated services for text, and use chatbots in your social media accounts as well. And then I know Mario and Angie are going to go through some things that are resources for businesses, but I thought this was important to share with everyone. Facebook does have a small business grants program that you could sign up for. They haven't released the details, but you could enter your email and get updates as they move forward, and I left the link there for you as well. And then my question for everyone is, what changes have you had to make or planning on making to your business during these changing times?
So what we're gonna do, first of all, thank you, Louis. Again, we ran a little bit late on the start today. So on the fly right now, we are getting, a lot of feedback on the chat. So what we like to do for today is we are going to take this question. Again, the PowerPoint will be sent out to all of you. So we like to hear from all of you. So we're gonna email this to whoever attended the call today. So we're gonna come back to this question in an email, or if you like to put it in the chat. So thank you again, Louis. So for the next part of the presentation, I'm gonna kind of fly through it. There's a lot of information here. Once again, we are gonna send this PowerPoint to you. You will receive this. But let me quickly just point out some of a lot of the government help out there. We have local, beginning with local help, your local community, where you pay your state, your taxes in your community, county, state, and federal. Obviously, as you go up the ladder, is the longer wait time. So I know right now there's a lot of, if you go to the next slide, Angie, there's a lot of information going out there right now. So we have an example of what local could be. I think you should start there for all of you on the call. So here's an example of Hanover Park, some of the stuff that they're doing. They're identifying dining guides for the restaurants who are open, stores that are permitting people to come in, resident resources, business resources, and updates and links. So each of the cities have their own information. Each of the mayors right now are working extremely, going above and beyond, trying to make sure that their local municipality is being taken care of. Because we know that there's a stimulus checks that are coming and all these things, but these are that's the federal part of it, okay? We're talking more locally. So make sure you know what the local is. We are sending out information as much as we can, but sometimes we can get overloaded. So if you have questions, you can reach out to me or to us directly. We will point you in the right direction. So we go to the next slide. Okay, so again, more local stuff here. There's some stuff here in Cook County, DuPage Lake, as you can see. So we'll go to the next slide. More resources as well. Next slide. Yep, more resources here. Next slide. So one thing I'll go back real quick. One thing I wanted to touch on this slide is, ladies and gentlemen, let's be careful of the scams that are going out there, okay? I know a lot of us, get on Facebook, social media. Let's be careful on what we're sharing. Don't share anything that you yourself wouldn't use, or should I say it better, don't share anything that you haven't really done research on. It's not a legitimate website. So let's really be careful, because there's a lot of misleading, false information out there. So if you see here, there's a place we can go to report scams right here on this page. We'll send that out to you. We want to go to the next page. Okay, so this talks about the disaster loan we have going on. The state of Illinois has going on right now. Where to go to get that? There's webinars being done on how to apply for the loan. There's videos being done on where to go. I mean, there's a lot of tutorials going on. And again, we have the information. If you guys are receiving information and resources you want to share with us, please send that to us. We will go ahead and resend that information back. We'll go to the next slide. Other agencies as well. Here we have a few that some of you might recognize. And again, if you don't see some places here that you're working with or that you know of, for some of you out there on the call, please share those with us so we can add that on here. Next slide. Okay, so at the end of the day, please take care of yourselves. Protect the ones around you. Follow the law. You know, beware of scammers. Talk with your landlord. For some of you who know people, our parents, our friends that are facing challenges, you know, talk to those, get their feedback, you know, find out where you can get the help. Talk to your creditors. You know, it doesn't hurt to make a phone call to your credit card, to your utilities, to your internet provider, you know, all those kind of things. You can make those phone calls now. I mean, most of us are working from home, so we have the time to do it. But make sure you make those phone calls. Find out how you can help your clients to make those phone calls. Those are some of the type of things that we could be doing right now versus the sales calls that we were making a few months ago, just like I was. That's what I'm doing right now as well with my clients and people that I know, okay? So we'll go to the next slide. Okay, so this wraps up today's webinar, excuse me, Cafecito. Again, we'd like to thank all of you who attended today's presentation. Once again, we apologize for kind of going faster towards the end of the presentation. Normally, we would have time to hear from some of you, but we did not have time to do that. But we want to inform you that our next Cafecito will be on May 6th. More than likely, it will be virtual. So we are going to have more time on that one to hear from a lot of you who are on the call today. Also, a reminder, next week, I will hold myself and Centro de Información, we're going to combine forces. We're going to hold a census workshop. We'll send the invite out to you guys. And as always, please visit our website. Please go to our social media, follow us, like our page. That way you can be added to the page and be updated with information as we move forward. Again, I want to send blessings and prayers out to all of you who are on the call, all of your businesses that you work with on the call. Again, thank you so much for joining today's call. We really do appreciate your support. There's still stuff going on in the chat that I see. We are going to close the meeting. But again, we will send this information out to you today. Any feedback, please send it out an email. And we look forward to talking to you, communicating with you in the next several weeks. Please stay safe. Thank you from all of us here at the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for being on the call today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope something came out of it. Thank you again, and have a great and beautiful Wednesday. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless everyone. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Peace out.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.